Hello friends, welcome to my channel Creating Essence. I am Megan. Thank you so much for stopping by. Today I'm going to give you a tour of our large family van right there. It is a 12-passenger Ford Transit 50 XLT with a medium height roof. We studied extensively all the large family van options, and this every single time came out ahead for everything that was important. So I did a little tiny, oh look what we did kind of short video when we first bought this. But today I want to give you a full tour with how we organize it, the practical usage stuff, and just let you look inside our big jumbo jet. Not that big from the outside. People seem to think it's pretty intimidating, but it doesn't feel that way at all. And I know the Nissan NV often comes out ahead because of cosmetics. People like that the front of the Nissan NV looks like a truck. But let me tell you, cosmetics aside, we love the Transit so much more than the NV. There's no comparison. As far as large family practical usage, the Transit wins everything. And I love the NV. I was in love with it for a year before we actually got to buying a van. I have nothing against the NV, except when it came to getting inside them, I could easily put cosmetics aside and go with the big van looking thing. The Transit with the sliding door, the opening like barn door style that flip out, just weren't practical for us. I have little kids and that just doesn't work well. This door is heavier than a minivan door, but it's not off-puttingly so. All of my kids, with the exception of my 1-year-old, can open and close this properly themselves. For seat configuration, we kind of have the kids split up right now so they don't fight. We have the baby rear facing in the front here, right behind the driver's seat, because it's just easiest for me. I can get between here and get him out and get out here, or I can just easily put him in, climb through there, or get back out. It's just the easiest thing. And we don't have anybody between him and the door because it's just, there would be other car seats in the way. Our oldest is almost 11 and very tall for her age. She's the size of a 14-year-old. So she only needs the lap belt booster to put her up just high enough to fit these seats properly. These are adult size. I will try to show you, but I am 5'11". I'm almost 6 feet tall. This is without any adjustment. I have leg room. It is comfortable. This is a nice ride for a 6 foot tall adult. Have our baby rear facing there in a Graco MyRide 65 LX. Our oldest sits wherever she wants. That is her booster she carries around. That turquoise thing there is her lap desk. Each of our kids has a lap desk. You can see them tucked in next to their seats. A small lap desk to do what they want. It is actually a toddler-sized lap desk, but it fits really well and safely between the arms of their car seats. So they can draw or write, do schoolwork, do whatever they want, and have a nice hard even surface. We keep a trash can in here. Under the seat there, there is a Regalo portable high chair, as well as an Ergo baby carrier and a ring sling. We have a few of these organizers for the back of the seats. Each of the kids has one except my oldest because she's kind of a nomad for her seat. But they can keep their goodies in here. This is for the baby. We have diapers and wipes. This is a duffel bag that zips down tiny in case we need to put any nasty stuff in there or we just find ourselves needing a bag. We have a swaddle that we use for covering him or as a changing pad type of thing. In there we have sunscreen, his sunglasses, bug spray, stuff like that. And it works very well. I got two packs of these. They are really good size. They're not tiny at all. I don't know if you can tell. These are size 5 diapers. There are 6 of them in there and a full regular size pack of wipes. That's not travel size. So That is a good size organizer. See, my son here is in a Graco Nautilus, and he also has this organizer there that he keeps his books and toys and crayons and things in. My oldest son is in the belt positioner for the Graco Nautilus. He is almost 9. He's average size, but he still needs that extra support to sit properly and safely in a car seat or in a seat belt. And our third child is in, this is a Sunshine Kids Radian. It's now called a Diono Radian, but this is not yet expired, so she has her organizer there. Plenty of leg room to get in, even with these full-size car seats here. And it is really easy to get in and out of this. It has the nice running board as well as 2 more steps to get in. Even my littlest kid, my 1-year-old, he has to do a little hands and knees, but he can climb in easily to get in and out. Now around to the back. Awesome sauce decals here. Yes. This will stick here. It holds it placed in with a magnet, or you can pop that and it opens all the way and it stays there with that magnet fixture there. It will not move without a lot of force. And then to open this side, you squeeze that. This again, the same way, will stay there in place with a magnet, or you can pop that all the way open. And it has another magnet there that holds it in place. Now this cargo space back here, this was an enormous winner over the NV. The NV, the cargo space ended about here, all the way across. It barely fit a stroller in it, much less groceries and everything else that we need regularly. Whereas with the Transit, this is easily 4 feet deep room here, all the way across. This is a full-size jogging stroller. We also have a AAA pack in there with a first aid kit and jumper cables. We've got a bag in the corner of reusable grocery bags, and we always keep a case of water because somebody's always thirsty. And we still, that barely takes up a quarter of the room back there. When we go on vacation, we have plenty of room. We went to the Outer Banks this spring, and without removing any seats, we were able to pack all of our toys and beach stuff, groceries, clothes, everything we could possibly need for 8 days on vacation at the beach. Plenty of room. It does come with a regular jack because a car-sized jack will not work for it. So you're in good hands there. But I absolutely love this cargo room, and the extended roof height, I cannot just brag highly enough about that. When we were in low roof models, my kids were bent over. It was crazy. I can get up in here, and like I said, I am 5'11". If I stand all the way up, like extend myself, my head will touch the top. However, I'm pretty much standing up straight, and it's very comfortable. In the NV and the regular height roofs, I was hunched over like this all the time. Even my 10-year-old was hunched over. She has so much more growing room left. I could not imagine asking her to climb in there. And I'll show you another awesome benefit of this higher roof when I get in the front seat. So the driver's side. An awesome thing is this is a gas door. You don't have to worry about a cap. You don't have to worry about an exterior door that sets you up for, we'll just say people who want to siphon your gas. Because you can't open that without the door being open. It's pretty awesome because I'm terrible at losing things like gas caps, and I don't in here. So, the number one thing I hear about driving such a van is how do you drive it? It must be so hard. Number one, size mirror. I chose to get a larger one because I just wanted that full view back there. This is very affordable. Amazon, I believe it was $13. It just clips right on. It's very sturdy. Now look at that. I'm trying to show you without the camera in the way, but whatever. I not only have these mirrors that show me everything behind me, but these huge blind spot mirrors. I can see everything behind me for so far and right up next to the car. There is no blind spot in this. Same on the other side. I can see behind me in the side view mirror and way behind me in that blind spot mirror. My husband's car is right beside me, right there, and I can still see it in my blind spot mirror because it is an awesome mirror. So I have that great range of vision there, but I also have this. I can see when I have it perfectly adjusted, it just popped off, so I can see straight out the back everything behind me. I can see everything beside me even more. And that high roof is why. In the NVs and the low roof vehicles, your roof cuts off right there. You have no rear windows that you can use because the headrests and children's faces are in the way, and children's faces are adorable. But when I want to see out my windows for safe driving, I want to be able to see past their faces. You can't do that. So many reviews I watch, they had to take off the headrests to be able to use any part of the windows. And that's not safe. If you know about child car seat laws and passenger safety laws, you know those headrests are there and they're very important. You cannot remove them. And to remove them is so dangerous. I can leave those on and I can still see so much out the sides and the back. I can see everything. It has a very basic dashboard, but it has awesome rear view camera and backup sensors. It has huge spaces for storing things, so many cup holders, a big glove box, and there's no center console here. I love that. The NV and several other models like this have a console here. I can very easily just put my legs through here, get up and get in the back. Take care of the baby right here, deal with anything back there that I need to, or if it's raining, I can just get out this way, get the kids all ready, and we can hop out with the umbrella. I don't need to get soaked going around the car. There's so many reasons that it is so convenient to not have a center console here. And if it's storage that you're worried about that you'd be missing there, don't worry. Another awesome perk of the mid-roof is this. Up here, we have compartments that fit multiple pairs of sunglasses. We keep doggy doo-doo bags and bottles of water, an energy drink for my husband, a whole bunch of cereal bars so I can just reach up and throw it in the back to my kids. There is so much storage in this vehicle. It is awesome. And that is it. I am sweating profusely from climbing around in the car talking about it, but this car really is not bad on gas. A full tank, it gives us about 400 miles, give or take, depending on what kind of driving we're doing. So it's not bad. I pay about $50 to fill it up every 2 weeks, which again is not bad. Our gas budget for our Nissan Quest was $150 a month. This one, I pay about the same. I don't drive a whole lot because I have the kids, but we're leaving the house several times a week. And I homeschool, so I'm not doing commuting back and forth to school, but we live out in the country. So when we have to go someplace, we are driving, just for starters, to get to the nearest big town, about a 40-minute round trip at least, and it goes up from there. So we really do get good gas mileage for any of the larger SUVs or vans or anything like this. It has been really a fantastic vehicle to drive. We all really enjoy it. We've gone on vacation in it, road trips. We've taken friends and family with us, and every one of them has exclaimed, what a nice ride it is. It is not uncomfortable. You don't feel packed in like sardines. It's not really bumpy or crazy in the back there. We really love this vehicle, and I tell my husband over and over again, every time we come across a situation where It makes me glad I don't have an SUV or a minivan. I tell them I'm so glad I have this van. People kind of look at it as a little bit crazy, but it is an awesome vehicle. And we did extensive research for 8 months before settling on a vehicle. And there are so many reasons that we chose the Ford Transit over the Nissan NV, Chevy Express, Mercedes Sprinter, any of the other vehicles in this class. This just won every single way, with the slight exception of cosmetics. I love the truck look of the NV, but everything else about this van wins. So I can get over this looking like a van and not like a big box truck. I think that's all. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments below. I would be happy to answer them, do additional videos to show you different features, to answer your questions in detail. I know these types of review videos really helped us on all sorts of models when we were doing our 1.5 years of big van car shopping before we really took the plunge. So let me know if this was helpful or interesting or in any way informative. Please give it a thumbs up. Share it if you know any large families or anyone who could find this useful. And go ahead and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this and more in the future. Bye-bye, friends.